Hello, my name is Abigail Trejo, and today I will be presenting my persuasive speech on the inaccurate reputation of pit bulls. These are my note cards. Imagine raising a dog since they were born. You raise this dog as if it were your child, and you get attached to this pet, until one day a specific law is put into place where it bans the specific breed of your dog due to how aggressive their breed can be. And your canine companion must be sent to the animal shelter and eventually be euthanized. For years, people have considered pit bulls to be dangerous animals, pushing specific breed laws to be in place and decreasing a pit bull's chances of finding a secure, loving home. Pit bulls are largely misunderstood due to irresponsible owners, media news stories, and the spread of myths. I work at an animal hospital, and I've taken care of pit bulls almost every day. I have never had an aggressive encounter with a pit bull there, including American Pit Bull Terriers, American Staffordshire Terriers, and Staffordshire Bull Terriers, and any mixes of those breeds. Out of many dog breeds I've worked with, Pit Bulls have been the most loving and friendly breeds I've worked with. With the friendly experiences I have had with Pit Bulls, it hurts to see how misunderstood they are in our world today. Due to the popular misconception that pit bulls are dangerous animals, pit bulls are the most euthanized breeds in shelters. According to the Animals, a company that raises awareness on animal rescue, 1.2 million dogs are euthanized, with approximately 40% of them being pit bulls. Today, I will go over some issues that have implemented a bad reputation for pit bulls and explain solutions that can stop the discrimination towards pit bulls. One major problem that creates this bad reputation on pit bulls is irresponsible owners. Irresponsible owners raise aggressive dogs. Pit bulls have a popular history of being fighting dogs, leading people to believe they naturally fight and are susceptible and are able to attack anyone. However, their fighting history has nothing to do with their genetics and their behavior. According to a study in the Journal of Animal and Veterinary Advances, 40% of dominance aggression in dogs can be traced to the owner having failed to provide basic training in their youth. Dogs are products of their environment as well as their genetics. Due to their physical appearance, some owners may think they're tough, and I think it's okay to have them chained up outside, hit them, and provide them with very little care. But just like any dog breed, pit bulls are not born bad. If they are raised in poor conditions, they're gonna be grown into poor behavior. Another important problem that affects how pit bulls are seen are media news stories can have told false information about them. According to a study done by the CDC, they compiled numbers on dog bite cases from the past 20 years and identified 25 dog breeds that were involved in dog bite related fatalities. 60% of the dogs identified in the study were identified as pit bulls. The fact that they were identified as pit bulls really can falsify the accusation that they are dangerous animals. This is because the pit bull is not actually a breed. It is a term that used to describe all dog breeds with similar traits and characteristics known to the public as pit bulls. Unfortunately, the term has been used incorrectly, leaving most American Pit Bull Terriers affected and left in shelters and euthanized. So, when a dog has less than 50% of Pit Bull ancestry DNA, it is a mixed breed dog and not a Pit Bull. Another form of false media attention is breed-specific legislations, also known as BSL, which is a term for laws that ban or regulate certain dog breeds in an effort to decrease dog attacks on humans or other animals. Many states have acted on breed-specific legislations, but have not really affected the amount of dog attacks. In studies done by the ASPCA, Banning pit bulls have not decreased dog bite rates, but have only increased in other non-pit bull breeds, such as Labrador retrievers and boxers. Another big factor that makes pit bulls look like dangerous animals are myths. A very common and popular myth that has been spread about pit bulls is that they have a locked jaw. A locked jaw implies that once a dog bites something, it is hard for them to let go. According to Dr. Lair Brisbane from University of Georgia, he states that out of the few studies conducted on the structures of a dog's skull and many other dog skulls, mandibles and teeth of pit bulls show that in proportion to their size, their jaw structure and their inferior morphology is no different than any breed of dog. Another common myth said about pit bulls is that they have bad temperament, but science has proven this to be wrong. In a breed temperament test done by the American Temperament Test Society, pit bulls had a passing rate of 82%, meaning they had an excellent temperament, because dogs that are unpredictable do not rank high for their excellent temperament. When a dog is unpredictable, it means to say that they can attack at any time and they don't know how to be social. Some solutions that I suggest to increase the chances of a pit bull being adopted and giving them a chance to have a better reputation is to, first of all, to stop having irresponsible owners, is to educate yourself on the breed you're raising. You can educate yourself by looking into the breed you're raising specifically and become aware of how you can meet their needs, and as they grow and develop, give them proper nutrition and properly socialize them to prevent any dog fights and to prevent owners from raising any not only aggressive pit bull terriers, but any dog breed. To help get rid of the false information about pit bulls in the media, you can start using effective language, such as refer to dogs as pit bull terriers, whereas most pit bulls are terriers. Adding the word terriers can soften the name, and it kind of gives pit bulls a new reputation, a new chance, Another way to use effective language is to speak positively about pit bull terriers. You can do this by, instead of saying pit bulls are not dangerous, you can be like, pit bulls are loving and friendly and very loyal breeds. Another way to specifically stop the spread of myths is to spread awareness on social media. There have been many pet owners that love to brag about the cute stuff their pets do on social media, which encourages other people to own a pet. By sharing posts about how great a companion all pit bull terriers can be, it can increase their chances of being adopted and make the public be less harsh on the breeds. Whether by posting photos of how adorable pit bull terriers are, or sharing how their temperament test is really good, what matters is to post in efforts to debunk all myths on pit bull terriers and improve their profile in society as a dog breed. In conclusion, do not give in to what the media says about pit bull terriers. People have the responsibility to take care of the dogs they own appropriately, whereas just like humans, dogs mature by nurture and not nature. So, what do we gain from discriminating certain dog breeds? From the outcomes of regulating certain dog breeds, we have gained nothing, except we remain with the same issue but with different dog breeds, such as Labradors and Boxers. Society has implemented a bad reputation on pit bulls due to their history, but not their behavior today. Instead of getting a dog for their aesthetic, get a dog who deserves a healthy life and matches your lifestyle. Many animal shelters near you are certainly filled with pit bull terriers who deserve a second chance in loving homes that appreciate how unique they are. Thank you for listening.